Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, #MovieBay. I am MovieBay, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a review over Tyler Always Get a Bag Perry's latest production, She the People, starring Terry Vaughn. Before I get too into it though, I would like for you all to consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. Here on MovieBay, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television, and if that's the type of content you like, you're in the right place, baby. And if you find yourself enjoying my commentary along the way, please give the video a thumbs up and of course leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. All right, so I saw a promo for this show on Instagram and I was intrigued. It was kind of like a I'll watch it if I have time type thing, just because Terry Vaughn was attached and I personally like her. Seeing her in a reoccurring role is something that I did look forward to. But aside from that, if I wasn't getting my hair done, I don't think I would have binge watched this show. I was getting my hair done, 10 hours, needed something to watch. That's when I rewatched Sinners, I rewatched Final Destination, stumbled across She the People, baby. We ran out of things to watch, okay? So, with that being said, I watched the entire season 1, part 1. Please stop doing that, Tyler Perry, by the way. And I'm here to give y'all my review about it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the synopsis. She the People, as she, Antoinette Dunkerson, tries to shine in politics, Mississippi's first Black lieutenant governor must manage her zany family and overcome a boss who's stuck in the past. Now, this project is written and created by Nia Palmer and Tyler Perry. Nia Palmer has done things like Ant Farm, Run the World, and it was something else that was also notable. I can't put my finger on it right now. And of course, y'all know Tyler Perry. Okay, so this project stars Terry Vaughn, Jade Nova, and Kevin Thomas, with special appearance by Jo Marie Payton. Okay, so with this cast, matter of fact, if y'all don't know the format, we do the synopsis, pros, room for improvement, rating, recommendation. So let's go ahead and get into the pros, because the cast is actually the best part of the entire show. Okay, so the legendary cast loves seeing Terry Vaughn and Jo Marie Payton back in the spotlight, back in these reoccurring roles. They do what they do. They did what they did. And we're gonna get into Jo Marie Payton in the room for improvements later. But just seeing them back on camera, we can always applaud Tyler Perry for putting our legends back on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Putting some money in their pocket, getting them back into, the industry, I guess you could say. Aside from that, well, I guess the cast was a major part as to why I continue watching, aside from there really was nothing else to watch. But Basil, correct me if I pronounce his name wrong, Dion Brooks, aka Mojo Brooks, never heard of him, never seen him. I don't think so anyways, but apparently he's a social media star, social media comic, and I see bright things for this guy. Basil's character was the reason I wanted to keep watching. If he wasn't in an episode, I was thinking, when is Basil gonna come back? Like he literally, it was the entertainment factor of this show. I kid you not. You can tell that nobody wrote his lines but himself. I feel like they gave him, hey, this is what's happening in the scene, and then he just improv his way through it. Very much so giving me the essence of like Cat Williams. Like Cat Williams don't write. I mean, Cat Williams writes his stuff, but don't nobody write for Cat Williams. They tell him what's going on, and he either write it or he improv it. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. Like, I feel like if I'm aligning you with Cat Williams, like, sir, you got potential and you're gonna go far. I see bright things for this guy. And I will be interested to see what he does in the future, or go look up his social media and stuff like that. Him and these Easter suits, honey. But another character that kept me intrigued was Michael, played by Karan Riley, who is also the husband of Terry Vaughn and Eye Candy. So we got Basil for the comedy and Michael for the looks. You got a good show. Just kidding. It takes more than that. But Michael was something to look at respectfully, something nice to look at respectfully. And like I said, Mojo Brooks was keeping me entertained. All right. Now, aside from the cast, though, my final pro is the potential of the plot. I like the idea of the plot. You have this highly educated Black woman running for politics in her city, for local government in her city. She wins, and then she enters a house underneath her polar opposite, an old white Republican man, and she is a young Black Democratic woman. So you're going to see the conflict in the political parties, and of course it's going to be in a sitcom format, so comedy. Okay, I was interested in this plot. Okay, however, lately with Tyler Perry's, not even lately, but like in the past 10-15 years with Tyler Perry projects, I dropped something. What am I looking for? I'm sorry, yeah. Oh, my phone. Yeah, I'll be all right. But lately, in the past 10 years with Tyler Perry, at least, it's always potential and lacking the execution. So let's go ahead and get into the room for improvement. Okay, let's talk about. Oh, my bad. Number one, plot continuity, and we know that continuity is a problem for Tyler Perry. Okay, that's why you see people wig change about 6 times in the same scene. Continuity is a problem for Tyler Perry, but this, I feel like, is a little bit different because the plot will start off, and then as the episodes go on, it's like, but I thought she was from. Okay, let's talk about it. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but Dunkerson is from Mississippi. Right? Which is why she went to college, came back to run for her local government. Right? But along the way, it's like she wasn't from Mississippi, or it seemed like she was unaware that the Confederate flag is the state flag. Like, racism exists down here. Like, it's like, huh? Did you forget? I thought she was from, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't making sense. Another thing is, how? Oh yeah, and like they had to move in the office property. I don't know what the house. I don't know what it was, child. But they had to move in there, and it's all these Confederate flags and old white statues and pictures of slaves and all types of shit. And they're surprised by it. This stuff is still here. Do you know where you at? You're in Mississippi. You're in Mississippi. Okay, all right. Another thing that just didn't add up was, how is she an educated Black woman, but she did not research the job description of lieutenant governor? Like, she didn't know what she could and couldn't do. She didn't know what her role was, the job duties. Like, because every time the governor is telling her to do stuff, it's kind of like, oh, do I have to? And then she goes and do it anyway. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna appoint this staff for you. This is your staff. He's gonna be your assistant. He's gonna be this and he's gonna be that. He's PR. But she didn't know that she actually had the right to choose her own staff. Like, it took her episodes to figure that out. And I'm like, did you not know what you signed up for? Like, it's the continuity for me. Okay? I think those were probably my two biggest things that just wasn't adding up, that made me kind of scratch my head along the way. Yeah, it just didn't make sense. Okay? Another thing that I had an issue with the show is the tropes. The tropes. So let's get back into Jo Marie Payton. She's only on probably like the first 3-4 episodes, maybe. And she's Antoinette Dunkerson's mother. Okay. She come on the scene hot, baby. She come on the scene hot. Cussing, and I'll whoop this and I'll do this and I'll go to the strip club and I smoke weed and whoa. This lady is like 60, 70 years old. 80 years old. Good Lord have mercy. Clutching my pearls. It was giving so, very much so. Like I told the girls in my hair, I said, it's giving Madea. This is Tyler Perry's way of being Madea without being Madea. He gonna write somebody to be like Madea. And I just feel like, for the actress that was playing this character, it really just made me like, oh my God. I was shocked. I was clutching my pearls. Didn't like that. I don't know. That just didn't sit right with me. Another trope that I didn't necessarily like was with Jade Nova's character, Shamika. The white folk always mispronounce her name. Shakira. Didn't like that. She was very much so that ghetto cousin. Okay, y'all don't know this, but look at this real quick. This is her character's full name. This was never stated. This wasn't even stated in the show, but this is the name that they gave her. Shamika Latavia Latoya Farah Dunkerson. Why? Why? What is the need for that? It was a lot of head patting and gum popping, and she was that TTG cousin. You know what I'm saying? In the not White House, but in the governor's house with her cousin Antoinette Dunkerson. Like, I understand you need the contrast of characters. All your characters are not supposed to be alike, but it's the overly. It's the tap dancing for it all for me. It's the tap dance for it all, and for me, you know what I'm saying? It's the tropes for me. It's the stereotypes for me, and it's like you do expect it from your own people. You know what I'm saying? Cause a little bit of truth in it, but goddamn, like it was a lot. It was a lot. Okay. Let's talk about the pacing. The pacing of this movie, the pacing of this show, in my personal, is an issue because by the end of episode 1, she won the lieutenant governor's spot. So episodes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is her getting accommodated or getting used to, getting her feet wet for the position. And episode 8 is like, okay, well, some things are going to have to change around here. I don't know if what the deal between Tyler Perry and Netflix is why or something, because one, I hate that he is doing these, like he does it with Sisters too. I don't watch Sisters, my mama does, but it's like season 6 part 3, like what the just bro. If it's 8 episodes, it's 8 episodes. Call it a season. Call it a season, and then when it comes back on, call it season 2, and then when it comes back on, call it season 3. Like, I'm sick of the season 1 part 1, season 1 part 2, season 2 part 1. That's annoying. Please stop that. So my point is this the reason for the pacing? So like hypothetically, I don't know the main contract, but hypothetically, say Netflix says, all right, Tyler Perry, you got 3 seasons for this show. Well, the way I can stretch this out is by making 2-part seasons. That way, my 6 seasons is now, my 3 seasons is now 6 seasons. Does that make sense, you guys? Maybe that's his reason for it. Maybe that's why he's dragging his feet on the series. But my personal opinion, I feel like season 1, part 1 should have been the running, campaigning, and election. And then it should have ended episode 8 with her getting the position. You know what I'm saying? And then season 1, part 2, because that way we spent building our characters and, you know, getting to know them, being invested. You have the stupid, annoying teenager kids. I hate that trope too. Makes me want to. I don't like. Maybe not like kids. Bratty teenagers. Like, and it's always the girl. Why can't the boy ever have an attitude? Why are you always on the road? Like, why can't the boy always... I'm sorry. I'm ranting now at this point. But that's how it should have been paced. So I don't like that. I don't like it. All right. So my overall rating for the show is 5 out of 10. Like I said, if you're bored and you need something to watch, go ahead and watch it. I do feel like it would have been a little bit better if it was on... What is the channel that House of Pain used to come on? Not BET, it was before BET. TBS, TV1, what was it? Anyways, I do feel like it was better suited for cable TV as opposed to Netflix binging. But yeah, 5 out of 10. Pros, the potential, the cast, and cons is the execution. It's usually always the execution. If you're interested in continuing this show, and I might continue simply for Basil, for Mr. Mojo Brooks. I'm sorry, like he's the show to me. He's the comedic part of the sitcom. You know what I'm saying? But if you're interested in watching season 1, part 2 airs August 14th on Netflix. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Be sure you like, thumbs up the video if you enjoy my commentary. Be sure you leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What were your thoughts on the show? Did you like it? Am I tripping? Let me know. And of course, consider subscribing for more reviews. Binge watch my channel, binge my playlist. I promise you, you're going to find something that you like. All right, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.